August 1st, 2025. Welcome to the league. You're joined here with David Magid, and my co-host, the Maverick, Benoit Tanjan. You give us 5 minutes, we'll give you the absolute latest in clean energy trends. First insight that we're going to be speaking of is New York State NYSERDA has launched the long-awaited Index Storage Credit Program, ISC. The ISC is an incentive program targeted at bulk energy storage. We're talking about large batteries, 20 megawatt plus types of batteries that are being developed and have been being developed in the state of New York. New York currently has pretty much no utility battery storage. And I say that with the asterisk because there probably is approximately 100 megawatts that has been operational through various sources. So lots of talk about utility battery energy storage. Now it's time for some action. Solicitation, first portion of it is due in September. The awardees in September will be allowed to participate in the second round, and the second round will essentially allow them to enter into a contract for differences, providing stability and a long-term 15-year contract for all these battery energy storage facilities. We expect to start seeing the market really move. My view is that 2027, 2028 is realistically when a lot of these projects are going to be coming online, and hopefully from there, it will move a lot smoother. Next topic is really on activity from mergers and acquisitions. We had the AES, their stock had seen a really nice jump from talks and a lot of whispers about potential sale to Blackrock's global infrastructure group. Next component is we saw Savion and Ares go ahead and establish its joint venture, nearly 500 megawatts of solar assets. FERC also just approved $16.5 billion Constellation and Calpine transaction. One of the caveats of that transaction is Constellation is required to sell 3.5 gigawatts of fossil generation within the PJM market territory to make sure that this conglomerate of Constellation and Calpine does not exuberate too much power within that PJM sector. And that's that.
That's great news, David. I appreciate you informing our community. And, I'm actually going to talk about stuff that's totally different, but also interesting as well. The European Union, actually this past June of 2025, solar became the largest source of electricity for the first time ever. National records for solar and wind across the European Union in May and June, and also pushing coal to an all-time low. So basically for June of 2025, I think solar made approximately 22.5%, and nuclear made 21.5% of electricity generation. Also, I always talk about this on the Solar Maverick podcast. Solar is a technology, not a fuel. And what we're seeing is innovation within the industry. First Solar actually has an amazing innovation of next generation technology for solar panels. It's called the quantum dot enhanced solar panels. First Solar has partnered with another company to integrate quantum dots beneath bifacial panels. Early tests promise significant efficiency gains, potentially doubling energy yield from reflected light. Commercial rollout in the US is expected in 2026, backed by one of the largest quantum dot manufacturing plants. Right now, like a bifacial panel basically has like 22 to 23% efficiencies from the light that it actually converts into electricity. And if you talk about potentially doubling it, that's a game changer. Solar again is the cheapest form of electricity and the fastest to come online. As I mentioned again, solar is a technology, not a fuel, and it follows Swanson's law, which is similar to Moore's law in what you see in basically chips. It's basically an observation that the price of a solar PV module drops by about 20% for every doubling of cumulative global manufacturing capacity, named after Richard Swanson, who was the founder of Sun Power Corporation. So, obviously you're going to have the continued technology improvement within solar, meaning the higher efficiency of the panels, but also you'll see as more of it gets mass produced, the price will continue to go down. Well, this has been 5 minutes of the most interesting energy and renewable energy content out there. Please promote, like, give us a 5-star review, become a subscriber to keep getting the latest in clean energy trends with the League. Thank you.